Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha. Nirvignam Kurme Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini. Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhi Bhavatu Me Sada. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahe, Tejasvinavati Tamastumma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Arim, and so Asia, why about ya, and the topic on karma. So far, yeah, the meaning of karma. Na hunde, karma means action. And then I did the body, mind, and intellect. Plus an intention, plus evolution, and also the doership. The eminent the mother. Together, the means a bassin. I don't know, make up karma. So you want types of karma. Basically, we can say there are two types of karma. You want sakama karma and nishkama karma. That sakama karma, when the action with selfish motives, the may be a mamanka some. No, nishkama karma no. Yes, selfless service. Yeah. Without expecting anything. Then we expand these types. We would 5 karma, nitya karma, up to prashchita karma. Then if you do the laws of karma, we have seen up to 6 laws we have finished. And then the karma we are going to see one angle. It can also be termed as types of karma, but may use the term categories. The karma no, and also the how it move is so categories. Now most of the time, especially bad results, be by one year then we start asking some critical questions. Why is this happening to me? Until man say, oh God, what at all have I done? I'm gonna upon my house today. The man you to. I'm my uncle upon a win a kiss. Why am I not like this person? Why then? Nka pay Elon Musk. Nobody. Nka say, you go punka boom than the bar. Think I. But why? And you baby have come to the whole world, Africa. If you want so, Ghana. So we ask these questions, especially when we see people. So why am I suffering? Another person enjoying. People of my age mates, they are having things cheap, free, easily. None will suffer. Why? Yes, these are questions. Because human nature is always to stay in peace, in joy, in happiness forever. And to see No be also yela. No kondo do yel into no they be up do another hospital. You want to quickly move from that situation. So but you want to quickly move from that situation. That is our human nature. Why is somebody higher than the other? But the answer to all this is simple. We are all free. Everybody is free. Nothing saying that whatever will happen whatever is happening, coming at us, it is because of our free will that has resulted in this. How are you using free will now? No, I result in this situation. And another answer in there. Even if you don't know, Grandpa, this life can never be the first. Because if we are all coming together at the same, fresh like that, we should also experience the same thing. But because of the differences in it probably, so suppose we don't know that we must have lived some time back. How two people live differently now has resulted into this particular life now. Those two people what's in them. So for example, suppose I've given two people 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis, two different people. The other one in here, hey, Swami, you serious? Swami, boy, Swami, I need fans of all fee for no husband. Oh, we are done when the Mafra city. The other me and show. Well, my bread, them, Mamun do people, or them the can settle Makra. Nti mu twabi ewa na mu fa dufi nti na wa fa nti de hye wa ha de nde mama se mama ya fa bon bas na mun ka wa fa padi to go kill with the 1,000 Ghana cedis. The other person na mu 1,000 Ghana cedis man no what you no say shame da wa se no koto tomatoes 500 cedis. Not the other 500 cedis no zo koto tomatoes 500 cedis no koto no koto wen or koto o wi no 600. Not 600 and 550 or 50 needs 550 that could you when you're more tomatoes as the cut when you're 700. Slowly you see the person from the 1,000 no raising to 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now the one of the Pachile no or so what do you want I course I'm one in terminal boy abadana maya new year for those can catch you. When that other person was toiling, using the money to sell tomatoes, for sugar can when who? This is what we go through. So, we have a choice to make. Now, that life you live in already know. So in millions, it is said in the scriptures that over 84,000 lives we have lived before. Never deceive me that this is the first time I'm see them. No. You've been living before. And those karmas now has been accumulated. The man. See, somebody will ask there, if Swamiji are saying I am God, then why is this happening? In the same way as a king, or him or a prince, going into a town. All the town, and then you have a prince. Then he start behaving like ordinary people until somebody reminds him there. How you prince, then he changes. Otherwise, we live in life as an ordinary person. Until we are free to make decisions. Our free will, we've been making these decisions in the past. Now resulting in what? Now, the one category of our karma, it is only a form of sanchita karma, or another type of karma is sanchita karma. So, sanchita, they're like properly guarded. And see, in our previous lives, all the karmas that we have done, good, bad, and indifferent ones, together on a form of sanchita karma. Now, one of them or a couple of them, few them are one relation is not the same, one innocent. This particular Abraham Wiazima Yabe, it is the one who was, which is ready, fructify, Mawaya ready no, on all the cause of our birth. Into what we hear here, karmas ni be. Ma net brasso, those a day. Either they enjoy and yet you hokano. On them the widen, wow here. So it is said that if you are if you be is a dewa or a holy person, not human being. Ena bon so ya bon sam. Manu kon ye nyame and the injil another were heaven or in the local, this kind of No bon ya bon sam. But manati ye mixture papa kakra ban kakra no wa wonde nyimpa. Manati ye mixture no wonde nyimpa. And of course, every human being here has lived before, did some bad things, did some good karma. But the differences are somebody maybe are here more good things than the business. So the difference. Now, so we all know that as a popular saying that what a man sow, so shall he reap. So you can't democracy say no. Then why do we complain? Yakasa. Papa bazaar, Russo, Bonnie bazaar, hey, Yamia. Say, Papa bazaar, dear Papa Bini Yilbu Papa. So Bonnie bazaar, Yayan, may be how yes, we understand that we do young Kate. But definitely, nothing comes out of nothing. And so the years said this particular Sanchita Karman or the whole. And so why we hear ma? Why you don't know pay him ma? Sister, as I said. Now, by free will, we perform actions. Now, mawa do mawa we hena bahan you was as we find prarabdha karma. Mawa bobu no the one is sanchita karma. And oil ready for us either to enjoy or to suffer no. No mawa we hena no is called prarabdha karma. And see, whatever you are facing, whether good or bad, it is that one on them not happen. And nobody can take it away from you. It is your bona fide property. So a good whether bonusa whether it must go through prarabdha karma or from the sanchita karma. Suppose there, from the 100,000, 1 and 2 and the last two now, why ready for us to go through, whether good or bad, on a course of birth. Until whenever you quit everything, it is for me, Angasa. accumulated a bi the ho ono few ones normal is ba into no about run the course so no we are then the body not drop. This means that it's not a bad thing because I kawa in the ho or the home in a rich can if you ho. So it's a good thing. And so we should not take karma as a bad thing. No. One person maybe a aya on ye, younger son maybe a aya on ye, no wabasnakon, another popompa wabasnakon. We must enjoy it or suffer it. And see what we are going through, or young coupon no door, or the mahende, young not the main problem, so you have to suffer or enjoy it, depending on the type of actions. And so on a fun prarabda. And this prarabda no, on a coffin of shebre. Obi hanyi tina baby a wahyehyɛ wo shebre so kum there. No, it is not like that. Shebre no one person a create with some life be an abasinko. One person a ahyehyɛ to ho. Nti ihyehyɛ wie no na number aso. Ma ihyehyɛ no number aso. On a fun shebre. One person ma ihyehyɛ to ho no. Number aso. On the way no way be sure. So it is a good thing that whether good or bad. So it is one gasa 1 year. Now, or some such yet say karma sa, or some such chain of crende. Bibi ebe she no. Yendi ebi ebe ofi them time is no. Ebe careful. Because in yum de, bibi ya maybe be under yenim. Yes, yenim, yon yard for yenim de, bibi and you pay a good animal chan. No, so the winning will chan one. And that's asa, or they started as a son, elbow bra of a tap. Nti karma no yɛ adze a ɔyɛ bɔn a like nipa bebree naa no yɛnte ase na yɛka no dɛm. Now, the next one no. Now, yɛwɔ asase do no with prarabdha ɔde ha ba. We perform new ones. Actions no rekɔ do. Ebi dze ɔabɛhɛ na we will perform actions. Now, what will come to us in life no? We don't have a choice. What we say we don't have a choice. It will meet us, good or bad. But we have a choice to decide how we respond to them on okutahen. Mo babo tuna bo mo ya hyehyɛ ato ho na ne bra so no reba nto no reba. But how we able respond means my be share them zaman no. Oya papa so reba sabo no reba ono je okutahen. Enenti okutahen no free will na yakuta to decide what to do. They will make a choice on what to do. No. That new ones may have been no on your funnel agami karma. Instead the karma actions na ya been whether good or bad. New ones na been no oroko akwaka sanchita na nke na ogu echi one. Oroko akaka ho. Oroko akaka ho. Nti say suppose that you 100 na 2 no nam do ma wa wo ha. Na be abeye 5 100 minus 2 no 98. Na the 5 roko support 103. Nti 100 na number double. As a bit the more you add up, especially negative karma, the more suffering you go through. The moment you decide, this is a hana, the moment you decide to change from anything bad, then be a good no, good no. Then the bad karma will start coming faster. It's a bunny the hard problems because it is being kind or you think so the one you think if you know what one say you want there in fina. What's the need of water? The soup. If you walk in your wild never prepare about who the finish. In so na seminar support. No for Sonny Hinzi. But see what you never you finish you ha. In here more water. In here more soap to clean. Into the moment everybody said it's so no. Then the negative effect karma no. They start also fast because you are ready to clear it. So one time now urban no. The choice the urban we don't have, but how to respond to them no kutanyan. Into say share yet say oh at least maybe I'm okay, but I must have done something. It's in Yoruba. It comes cheerfully, also some cheerfully. Then you deal with it also in a critical, a cheerful way. And so on factor, you will see somebody suffering, but the person is always cheerful. Even the bone of so when you know mama, and so they be a woman. That is the difference in the mind. It's a sanchita karma no. The few no other what we have on what we have now, more of them more on a fan of prarabda, what the difference. Then my yabayan waha, no, the future result is about brehan. Unknown, na, your fano, agami karma. Now there's another one, Bishop. Your fano, kriyamana karma. Kriyamana karma no, only in the year waha. Wow, in so no bantam about this life. I have one, so the money show. I feel we are the Mabraboya Munay. The life here in a short time, no, I so we sure. Now you know, whether good or bad. Only if Kriyamana karma. But Kriyamana karma is closely linked with agami karma because you're good. The good na no result in the beno. Oja a baby to ho. The maban unlock a shame future, which is the agami karma. And since the yebe no. Above yeja baby to whether good or bad. There's a seed. Other nature. As if you are Jimmy baby. That seed will be the cause of your birth. The subsequent ones now. Obama from we be sharing. Until we be said, this is a media. So if say karma, so make day, everything is karma. Everything is karma. Then what is the rule? You go for for so money because I'm a man. Only the mutual cause are. You go for so and someone also come moksha liberation. Karma, I mean, I'm into liberation. So if some me a papa, meaning that I will go enjoy and come back and enjoy. Me a bonus, I will suffer, go, come back and suffer. So what the liberation our can on a hinge? Now the answer is you share first one. You know that there are two the kind of types of karma, so we can group it into two. So you start to know. Sakama karma, no and nishkama karma. Doing good thing, no doing bad thing. We can group it between the share sakama karma. Because doing good, your goodness is expecting of a result, good thing to come. And after a battle, so the result will come. Ntinara goes into one side. Now, both no, we are expecting something. Until you perform these actions. But say but nish karma karma only selfless actions are here. Which on selfless actions are on karma yoga. Karma is action. Karma becomes yoga when and only when we are performing our action or work or duty for duty's sake. I am master to the me. Yes, even if I'll be paid, that is not the point. I am doing this because it is my duty to do it. In job, you do it selflessly. In ye be even though no bosumo sanade at the end of the day no what you call all right. But that is your duty. In job, perfectly because it is as your duty. But say with gains there because of Sikana the baby na because of Sikana way doing it a pentamni even saying shabby na ajisikano. And a shabby because of Sikana way doing you can sana bibi a bent away the content. A human a bayan pani je baby saying you offer their hand say no afro because Ian pepera as a better non sai. Then you are saying yes. And see yan age baby atum. 40 bubble. So you will see repairers, fitters, nazi. A human obey here no. Oja oyana nankasa loose baby woho. Zako. I mean the kitchen 40 me penas and our friend no abe no adjust. So they was the 14 she ship them over ya about how wanted. Into that karma action saying yeah for a selfish reasons. That is sakama karma. On whether we do good. So you see some person doing good. Okay, see hospital as a politician, the money is not yours. The same people no want taxes. The same people no money you got from them. This is because hospital needs to go. And that's why I will never see. The money is not yours, doesn't belong to you. It's a business hospital within a to do. You didn't burn with your money. You have done good, but your goodness was out of selfish motives. Out of selfish motive, the money doesn't belong to you. As a man for Wiska, let's I had if you ask today, you didn't do it. But so even if a politician or president or whatever, whichever, let's say without the selfish motive now, or your wasazi, even though you be paid. Now, the moment if you are doing it for duty sake, now since it's duty sake, means that there is maybe you dedicate it to because it's your duty. Whatever praises, results that come along, you dedicate to a higher altar, something that you value higher. On dedicate zama. So you will see some politicians, oh, Bibia, then they refer to the president. So all that this person is doing, the higher altar is the president. In question. If you are on mine, no, that is no altar of dedication. Or you are as an offering to. But the highest and the most authoritative altar able to be is job hen as I say it to be bibiara no kutoy nyankopon ankasa. Nti se ye bibi de me yema wonyimpa me yema mo. But mere the most nyankopon ma ba asase di mo musu mutu ma ye ma wiade no wa akode nyimon. This is what I will do. It is not out of selfish motive. Another question, that becomes yoga. And the karma is separate, but the moment we are dedicating to a higher altar now, then becomes yoga. Because yoga means to yoke, to join. So you are American, no? You are joining your intentions, everything to the higher altar. And in that way, when you perform even an action in power, it doesn't affect you because your dedication is a higher altar. It's good na iron no. It doesn't affect you. There is nothing to be paid. Good na iron no. You don't even get any good like with in you paying your but because you did not do it out of selfish intentions, you don't accumulate anything good and even bad. So, in your slate under your sheet becomes what? Clear. Nothing is written. And see, in that way, by your karma yoga, the more you do it, then what is already there start cleaning off. On a form of chitta shuddhi, purity of mind. Now, if the sheet or your plate or the slate, start cleaning one by one, then it's on a phone, it's becoming clearer and clearer. Now the agitations at na kwadanda na wadu no the until finally, when everything is completely cleared up, through karma yoga, dedicating all your actions and intentions to a higher altar, you get your liberation through that. And so by chitta shuddhi, purity of mind, you gain the desire to know that altar of dedication. Who is he? Nyankopon na meye demazi because of me am Nyankopon. Only one me am all right, but I don't know him. Then you start inquiring, asking questions about Nyankopon, about spirituality, about spiritual life. How do you know this God na in all this life you have been doing things as an worship to God. But who is that God? So the moment you start, because you have had purity of mind, chitta shuddhi, then you start inquiring. Slowly you start getting what is called chitta ekagrata, single pointedness. Then you start inquiring. That is when you come face to face or you approach somebody which we call guru. Then slowly he will introduce you through Vedanta. Then the knowledge of the self. Slowly then you move. And see, moksha comes in karma. When we dedicate every action in bearer as nishkarma karma, that without any expectations in bearer no. Yes, second baba all right. But that is not the point now. So you become cleansed of even good, because bad karma binds you. Good karma also binds you. Because by your goodness, by your bad actions, so both good binds, both bad can. Because Nina creates impressions in the mind. But without good, without bad, staying an equilibrium, without good, without bad, through that, even your actions, you get purity of mind. Then you start inquiring. Slowly, you get your liberation from this cycle of birth and death. On this note, we have come to the conclusion of the karma topic na yafeno. The meaning of karma, various types, various ways of dealing with karma. All 6 good laws. Mbra other karma we have seen in and I hope that at least you would to an be from certain so abrabobia you move in with this understanding now into a different level. Yɛde Nyankopɔn ase. Hare Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hare Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hare Om